They fly in some of the UK's most dangerous skies.
I'm being smashed about to go into the valley.
It's going to be bumpy, it's going to be turbulent, guys.
From high-rise city centres...
OK, commit to land, over the H.
...to remote peaks battered by extreme weather.
The top looks to be in cloud. Can you confirm that's the case, over?
The crews of Yorkshire's 2 air ambulances risk their lives...
Gone unresponsive.
It's just gone unresponsive on us.
...to save yours.
There's potentially fatalities involved.
There it is on its roof.
Delivering intensive care by air.
Is he breathing? No, he's not breathing.
The cow trampled me and then came back again and again.
No matter how critical the case...
This is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
He's moving his arms around and he's sweating buckets.
...however risky the place.
I'm going to get down there quickly.
He's got an almost complete amputation at the right knee.
What's your name?
Doing their jobs with Yorkshire grit.
Hey, this from Medic 2 at the patient's side, however.
Humour.
You might get rest at week off if you're lucky.
What is it, Thursday?
Yeah.
And compassion.
OK, chick, we're just going to get you out, all right? Don't worry, we'll look after you, I promise.
This time on Helicopter ER. The team fight to save the life of a motorcyclist who's been crushed beneath a car.
Most of the weight of the car is actually resting on his helmet.
Just relax his wrist.
A walker is badly injured after being trampled by cows.
The cow charged me, got me on the floor and trampled me and then came back again and again.
And a farmer is in agony with crippling chest pains.
Just trying to take some nice, steady breaths.
Later, Motorcyclist.
At the Nostell Airbase, dispatcher George is listening in to an emergency call.
RTC bike underneath car.
Where is it?
Driffield.
The call is from police, who came across the crash.
One of our crews has just witnessed an RTC and there's a motorcyclist trapped under a car.
It sounds serious. George is talking to a ground ambulance crew, who've just arrived.
George on the air desk. I believe you've just come across an RTC. Do you require helimed support?
Roger that, thank you. This gentleman came off his bike and then he was run over. He fully wedged underneath the front of the car. He's in pain and his helmet is basically supporting the fact that the car's going to crush him.
Yeah, that's obviously. I'll set Nostell.
With their patient crushed beneath the car, the team are in a race against time.
Roger, clear left.
Paramedics Mikey and Al are heading to East Yorkshire with Dr. Neil.
Quite a way.
41 mile, yeah, so it's a good 20 odd minutes, isn't it?
The information is not entirely clear as to what we're going to find when we arrive on scene. The motorcyclist may be trapped under the vehicle, although that's relatively uncommon. But in the context of a motorcyclist versus a car, and potentially the motorcyclist having gone under the vehicle, then there is a real risk of significant and major injuries.
The team are already weighing up the nearest hospitals for the injured motorcyclist.
Scarborough by road, 29 minutes. Hull, 45 minutes.
Al gets the update en route.
He's out from the car, crew assessing. Please keep running until they are fully assessed.
At cruising speed, the Airbus EC-145 flies at 160 miles per hour. Pilot Geoff is soon over the crash scene.
That'll stand in traffic?
Looks like it, yeah. It looks like a DCA right on it then.
Yeah.
But there's no clear landing spot.
Those fields all look a bit slopey. We'll see what the top end of this feels like here.
Where the track is?
The cropped field.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit soft, but we'll have a look.
Geoff has over 20 years flying experience.
Driving a bit slopey. Yeah.
But this landing on uneven ground requires pinpoint precision.
Yeah, your rotors are clear. Just don't go left, Neil.
Yeah, Roger. Oh, can you just open your door and have a look at the rear back of that skid? See if it's above the ground.
Yeah, it is.
That's all right. Are we happy? Yeah.
The trapped motorcyclist has been freed by fire crews and is being treated by local paramedics in a road ambulance.
Hello!
Hello, we all right?
You jump in there, that's David, he will hand over to you.
Hello.
So this gentleman has come off his motorbike. He's been hit by a Volvo car, which you might be able to see there.
Yeah, we did see that.
Yeah, so he was prone on the floor, face down on the floor. Vehicle on top of him. It's the helmet was taking the weight.
64-year-old bricklayer Jim Wall's condition is serious. He has multiple injuries.
He's had 10 milligrams of morphine, I believe. From looking at the chest wall, we look like we've got some deformity on the chest.
Dr. Neil is checking out the crash site. To assess his patient properly, he needs to know how Jim was injured.
What's the crack?
So it looks like Motorcyclist on the left obviously hit the Volvo. It actually ended up under the Volvo, completely underneath it. It's quite a high car. Fire service had to raise it for him to get him out. Most of the weight of the car is actually resting on his helmet.
Okay.
And his helmet's still intact.
Okay.
Car driver says that probably about 50 miles an hour he was travelling.
The Volvo weighs over 1.5 tons, and the wheels came to a stop on Jim's head. Only his motorcycle helmet saved him from instant death.
Where does it hurt, buddy? Hurts just around there, does it? Okay.
Sorry.
Just take a deep breath for me.
Jim's pain is around his chest, but despite being conscious and responsive, he's badly hurt.
And again. Okay, hurts there.
Yeah, just there's a bit tender.
Slightly confused. His tender over that bottom rib, over his liver.
Got some pain just there.
In your leg?
Pain in your thigh as well.
Just there when I tried to move it.
Feels solid.
Paramedic Al suspects Jim has serious internal injuries and is bleeding out into his abdomen.
Solid there.
Is there?
He also appears to be confused, a classic symptom of a head injury.
That hurts, does it?
No.
Yeah?
Is the people in the car okay?
Yeah, they're fine, mate. Yeah, don't worry about the I am. Yeah. So, how old are you, Jim?
64.
Yeah, so we've got some abdominal thing going on. His obs are reasonable, but there's something going on there. He's still the trauma, so I think we probably should take him to Hull.
Jim's injuries may be life-threatening. The team don't want to waste any time. They're going to fly him to hospital immediately.
Air Desk Medic 3.
Air Desk, go ahead.
Yeah, George, I was just doing an assessment in the back of the GCA. Sort of 60-year-old gentleman, he's relatively hypotensive for his age, with tenderness over his right costal margin and a tender liver. Looks a little bit empty at the edges. So we're just going to put a big drip in, take him down to the aircraft and fly him to Hull, over.
Medic 3, it's Medic 1. We can possibly reposition to the road if that's going to make it easier.
Yeah, if you reposition to the road.
Clear left.
Jim's condition could deteriorate rapidly. Pilot Geoff is moving the helicopter closer to their patient.
The car that he's hit was travelling at 50. The motorcyclist himself has come around this corner and seen the car coming from the other direction, so he's laid the bike down. But in doing so, he's come off the bike and then got under the vehicle. He's awake and talking to us, but he's a little bit repetitive and a little bit confused, so we do worry about a brain injury in the context of that. Also, his blood pressure is a bit low for a man of his age, and he's a bit tender over the sort of right lower chest, upper right abdomen, so he may or may not have a liver injury associated with that.
You've certainly had an afternoon of it.
Oh no. So confused.
The guys are just trying to look after you a little bit here. You're going to feel a bit more pain just in that right arm.
Nice and still for me, buddy.
Jim is bleeding internally. A large needle in his arm will deliver morphine and donor blood if he needs it.
Nice and still, Jim, nice and still. Well done.
Jim, nice and still for me, bud. Just relax it, please.
We're just trying to get some pain relief from you here, that's all.
Jim, just relax this wrist. Air Desk Medic 3.
Air Desk receiving.
George, Geoff said it's between 11 and 15 to Hull, so plus loading 20-25 minutes, over.
It's time to get Jim moving.
Yeah, moving towards the aircraft now.
Alright.
So he's had TXA, 10 of morphine. Yeah. Are you allergic to any medicines, Jim?
No.
Do you take any medicines for anything?
No, I don't.
You don't? Oh, good. So we're going to be going in head first on the left-hand side of the back of the aircraft as we're looking at it.
Jim's been given a drug to try to stem his internal bleeding. The race is now on to get him to Hull Royal Infirmary.
We'll just go straight up and then we'll go across that way into the lobby.
No, you put it in your box already, good.
I've already got it in, yeah.
Roger.
Jim's life is hanging in the balance. He may need a blood transfusion in mid-air.
Quick look inside, everything looks fine, there we go.
Pilot Geoff is flying them 18 miles to Hull.
Air desk 98, we have lifted, routing Hull Royal.
That's all received. You've got a DCA waiting for you.
Roger, thank you.
So our 65-year-old gentleman is now secure in the back of the aircraft. We're en route to the major trauma centre in Hull. So we are concerned, and we can't confirm that until he's had a CT in the major trauma centre, so a scan, that he's bleeding perhaps from inside his belly and possibly his liver. We haven't had to do any significant interventions at this stage, but we have planned in case we have to. So we've moved the blood from the back of the aircraft to where we can access it in flight. And if things change and there's an indication to give blood, we can give the blood while we're flying to hospital or as we arrive.
After 7 minutes in the air, the major trauma centre is in sight.
Yeah, good luck. Air desk 98, finals for Hull Royal.
Roger, received.
Thankfully, Jim hasn't needed a blood transfusion mid-flight. The team are being met by a road ambulance crew. They'll transport Jim the short distance to the trauma team. Jim may have taken his last bike ride. Doctors will now take over his care. What happens in the next hour could change Jim's life.
All good.
Cool.
We're all good left,
Cool. Power's coming in, 101. 2 good engines, pulling just under 5.5 blues.
Helimed 99 is being scrambled to Ribblesdale in North Yorkshire. A walker has been trampled by cows.
So, all looking clear left.
Yeah, cool.
Paramedic Pete will help Pilot Harry navigate 40 miles deep into the remote dale.
Leaving traffic, Helimed 99 Alpha just lifted from Topcliffe heading westbound at 1,300 feet.
Paramedic Matty gets more details.
I've got some more of an update. Middle-aged female patient moaning on the call. Weary chest and no injuries. Patient is on the track between Clapham and Ostwick.
Okay, yeah, there's an obvious track. It's Pennine Bridleway, goes between the two, so that makes sense.
There are 500,000 cows in the hills and dales of Yorkshire. They may look placid, but cow attacks can be lethal.
When we get there, we're expecting to find somebody who could be quite significantly injured. We do go to quite a lot of cow attacks, especially up in North Yorkshire, especially working at Topcliffe Air Base. So it might be that she's got some significant injuries. These animals weigh quite a lot, so she could be really poorly.
Thanks, Matty. That's another one of for my missus not to listen to. Spent half my life trying to convince her you can walk past cows.
I am so wary of cows. I have been chased by a herd of cows and it was frightening, terrifying.
Just 16 minutes after takeoff, they're over the location.
2 DCAs.
Okay, they are right next to the cows.
Their patient is lying on the ground, and the herd of cows is still dangerously close. Pilot Harry doesn't want the noise of the helicopter engines to spook them and set them running.
I'm concerned about taking the aircraft into nearby. Okay. I'm a little bit lost, guys, to preface about what to do here. We can always reposition the aircraft later. If I just, do you want? Shall I put you down, Matty, and you can scramble over the walls and get to sea, mate? And we can think about this a bit harder. Does that suit?
Yeah, okay.
They're landing in the adjacent field.
Right up onto a bit of high ground.
I'm not going to take any equipment then. I'm just going to go have a look. Is that all right?
Okay, mate.
In fact, I'll just take primary bag with me.
Ready.
All right.
As they land, the cows move away. Matty's patient is in the care of local paramedics.
Hello, sweetheart. My name's Matt. I'm one of the paramedics. What do we call you?
Stella.
Stella?
You could see called me a stupid cow.
No, don't be daft.
59-year-old walker Stella Collins is in great pain.
Can you tell me what you remember today, please?
The cow charged me with his head and got me on the floor and trampled me and then came back again and again.
OK, sweetheart. OK. Can you stick your tongue out for me? stick your tongue out for me. Lovely. Any problems when you've been swallowing then?
No.
No. Can you take in a deep breath for me, please, Stella? Is it sore? Where's it hurting, darling?
Cows can weigh up to a ton. That kind of weight can rupture internal organs and break bones.
So take a nice deep breath in and out for me. How much morphine is she had, please, buddy? 5 milligrams. Stella, I'm just going to feel the top of your chest, my love, all right? Any pain where I'm pressing there? Any pain up there? Lovely.
Stella's husband called 999.
We've come up for a few days in the Dales to do some walking. Following our map, we're meant to be going up there by the crags. And there was this herd of cows, which are now over in the distance. And they looked friendly and nice and cute, and we took a few photographs of them, and we walked slowly past. And then there's one brown one, and it was the brown one suddenly decided to attack Stella and knocked her to the ground and rolled her over. I shouted. They rolled her over several times. I don't know, they might have trodden on her as well. It all happened so quickly. And then they went for me and they knocked me on the ground as well. But fortunately, they didn't trample. So I feel perfectly okay, but poor Stella got it all.
Stella, I'm going to have a quick feel on your tummy, my love. Is that okay? Any pain here at all?
I need to move before you do that because it's very painful on my back. I feel as if, please, I just
Stella?
need to twist a bit on this board.
Okay, well, this isn't designed for comfort, I'm afraid. It's just to protect your neck if anything's hurt you, okay? We're giving you some more morphine as long as your blood pressure's all right, and just that morphine should help you out a little bit, darling, okay? If it doesn't, we can give you something a bit stronger, but I just need to make sure you're not bleeding anywhere. Is that all right? I know it's a little bit uncomfortable, darling, but I'm gonna have a good look first. So you've got some bruising and some marks here, okay? And is it sore across here? Yeah, okay.
Matty suspects Stella has broken ribs and multiple internal injuries.
What about up here?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, all right, darling, that's fine. I'm going to feel a little bit lower down. Anything here? No? Anything at the bottom? Anything down there? The guys have given her 5 of morphine so far. We'll give her another 5. Give her some TXA, we'll get her in this and we'll get her off to Preston.
There were calves there. They might have been very protective towards the calves, and that might have been why that one attacked. We didn't get close to them or anything. We're just on this, well, you can see this broad footpath along here that we were walking on. Yeah, it was a shock, and seeing Stella being rolled over and not being able to do anything about it, because how do you frighten a cow away?
Stella's injuries are serious. Matty thinks she is bleeding internally.
So we just want to get you wrapped up because we just need to look after you, okay? And then we're going to get you in our helicopter and we're going to fly you to Preston Hospital, okay?
I can't believe this, I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, the cow attacked me, I can't understand it.
Well, because they had the calves, I think.
Yeah, they're just being protective of the calves.
I never went near the calves.
No. Unfortunately, they've not got quite the understanding of what you're doing.
I don't really want to go in the helicopter.
Do you know, it's the easiest way to get you to hospital. Where you are up here, you've come to the middle of nowhere to enjoy the scenery. It just means it's a long way away from hospital.
Last year in the UK, 5 people were killed in cow tramplings and dozens more were seriously injured. Stella's holiday in the scenic Dales has been cut short by an attack that could have left her with life-threatening injuries.
Did the cows just move off with noise of us then?
Yeah, I think they must have, yeah. From looking at them, it looks like there's a few young calves in the herd with them, so they've probably just been protecting them and they've attacked poor Stella as she's been walking through. She's got a left-sided chest injury. It feels like there's some broken ribs there. She's got low oxygen levels and he's struggling to breathe. So we've given her some pain relief, which will help her breathe a little bit better because obviously she can't take a full breath because of how painful the left chest is. So that morphine should help her with that. We're going to fly her to Preston Hospital, which is a local major trauma centre to this area. So it's about a 15-minute flight. We'll get her to Preston and the trauma doctors will have a look at her there.
Stella, when we lift, darling, it'll be a little bit noisy and we won't be able to speak to you, okay? But can you open your eyes for me and see me, yeah? If you need anything, just point at me, okay? And we'll try and figure it out, darling, okay?
Stella is heading straight for scans at the nearest major trauma centre, over 30 miles away.
Birmingham, good morning, Helimed 99 Alpha.
What's that ETA, please, chaps?
4 minutes.
Thank you.
Right, let's have a set of checks then, Pete, so we're organised before we get there.
Yep, okay, doors, harnesses and stretcher.
Doors are secure, right?
Doors secure in the rear, stretcher secure.
This journey would take more than an hour by road.
What I'll do is I'll just come left.
All looking good left, slight slope away from me.
Yeah.
Pilot Harry is landing their patient on the helipad at the Royal Preston Hospital.
Right, Stella.
A full trauma team is ready and waiting to assess Stella's injuries. She is 200 miles from her home in Kent, and now she faces a long stay in hospital. It's late morning at the Nostell Airbase, and a cyclist is on the line to 999 operators.
He's landed on his hip, he can't move, he's shouting in a lot of pain. He's fallen off his bike, he's slid on some gravel.
What caused the fall?
Gravel.
Okay, is there any serious bleeding?
Dispatcher Tyrone is listening in. The injured cyclist has slammed into a farm gate at speed. With a recent boom in cycling, North Yorkshire's scenic country lanes are proving more popular than ever. But the twisting lanes can be difficult to negotiate.
He can't move, he's in such a lot of pain.
Medic 1, Medic 2.
Medic 2!
Hi Gemma, I'm allocating you to this job. It's an area of Thirsk with the grid reference that we've given Lisa.
We just got back to the aircraft, we'll load on and then we'll lift.
15 miles west of the cyclist, the crew of Helimed 99 are being scrambled straight from their last emergency at a village cricket pitch.
Clear right.
You're good left. You've got a dog walker out at the far 9 o'clock.
Yeah, amazing how many people can creep out.
Aye. You've made their day down there. What a pretty place to do your sport. Oh, they're looking at sport. How far off are we? 5 minutes.
Paramedics Lisa and Gemma are heading to the market town of Thirsk.
We've been set up for this incident just after attending another one, so we've not heard lots about it, but from what we understand, there's a cyclist and he's been coming down a hill and he's come off hitting a gate, I believe, complaining of back and hip injuries. Biking can be quite a serious sport. I do it myself, so I'm kind of well aware of the kind of damage that you can do to yourself if you're not got a helmet on or pads or whatever. So I don't know what this gentleman will have been riding in, but hopefully he'll have had a bit of protection on. Just somewhere here now, Gemma, out your window.
Come down a bit.
Nobody's waving. It's a cyclist.
Got the triangle of wires.
There is somebody on the floor, yeah. I think that is it, Colin.
They've spotted the patient on a country road below.
Got wires on the
Yeah. Yeah, happy to park.
Helipad 99 Alpha, we finally located our casualty. We're landing and we'll call again lifting.
Right, where are you planning on putting it?
I don't know about the field to the right of where the car's parked, because there's a gateway there.
It's a bit slopey. What about where the footsteps are?
Okay, someone's there indicating now, so let's go down to where they are.
Oh, you got domestics across as if you decide to scrap it. Good left.
Pilot Colin's landing in the nearest field, which is also home to a couple of rare New Zealand pigs.
Oh, look at the poor pig.
The helicopter's engines are noisy. The pig is a bit disgruntled.
Oh, you've upset that pig.
Oh, dearie me.
Gemma's patient is lying next to a gate.
Now then, how are we doing? What's your name, sir?
Anthony.
Anthony? My name's Gemma. Tony. So tell me what you remember, Tony.
I don't remember from waking up on the floor.
Waking up on the floor.
69-year-old veteran cyclist Tony Blanchard is in a bad way. He came off his bike on a bend at speed and may have lost consciousness.
While you were cycling, have you felt well?
Yeah, I felt fine.
So you've not had any problems this morning? Nothing at all, you just don't remember what's gone on? So as you're lying here, what's hurting at the moment?
It's my head, my leg.
Okay, anywhere else that you can feel? So just at the moment, Tony, I'm going to start from the top and work my way down and just see if you've missed anything that's sore. Okay, across your chest.
No, I'm fine.
Is there anything sore?
No.
Take a deep breath.
No.
Does that hurt your breathing?
No, I can't do deep breath.
You can't do deep breath because?
No, my leg hurts.
Your leg hurts, not your chest. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, bloody hell.
Sorry.
Tony was cycling with friends when he skidded on some gravel.
Shouting in agony, yeah. He's complaining about his hip really hurting a lot, and just saying, oh God, oh God. He couldn't remember what had happened. He didn't know how it got to that position.
What we're going to do is give you some pain relief to start with, which will make things a lot easier for moving you. Medic 1, can you just bring us some gas and air over, please? Enter Knox.
But getting the drugs from the aircraft is proving more difficult than usual.
Colin, there's a pig in the corner.
What's he doing now?
The 16-stone pet pig has taken a shine to his latest visitors.
I don't upset him.
Will it eat me?
Colin's not happy.
Okay.
Colin, it's under the aircraft.
That's enough to spring Colin into action.
Oi, get away. Come on. Come on. Oi. Come on.
Herding pigs isn't generally part of the crew's skill set, but it seems to be working.
So to start with, just while we're getting this needle in the back of your hand, Tony, we're going to give you some gas and air, because that's the quickest thing that can deal with your pain. And then that gives us a bit more time while we give you something stronger.
To assess him fully, Gemma needs to know the mechanism of injury, how Tony fell.
Are you with him? Are you friends with him?
We're all together, we're a group, yeah, we're all together.
OK, so when you got to him and found him, what was he doing?
Lying there, exactly where he is, screaming his head off.
So he was completely awake, though, because he was screaming?
Yes, he's been awake all the time.
And did he seem confused or anything like that?
It was a little bit.
It's just
bit confused.
It happened quick, I think.
OK.
It happened very quick.
Because it doesn't know, it doesn't know what's happened. He can't remember,
No, I don't remember.
how he got here.
Did he have a helmet on?
Yes, of course.
And is there any damage on that helmet?
No, I don't think so. That's the back of his helmet. It's smashed from the back, surprisingly. Well and truly smashed. It looks like it's, well, the back of the helmet's absolutely broken, so, but thankfully the helmet saved his head. Without the helmet, he'd have been in the right state.
Tony has taken a blow to the back of the head, one of the most fragile parts of the skull.
Tony, do you know what day it is today? Do you know what month we're in?
I don't know.
Tony's confusion could be a sign of a serious head injury.
So, Tony, this gas and air, which will work quite quickly, that bit goes in your mouth and you suck through it like a straw. It'll make some funny noises. Let's get this inside you for a few minutes. Yeah.
Tony, you're going to feel a sharp scratch in your arm.
All right.
OK. Try not to flinch. Sharp scratch coming up.
Have you ever had morphine before?
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. What have you had it for?
Pain relief when I was in hospital.
OK, so we're going to give you some of that now. OK, and that'll allow us to get you moved. Tony, can you straighten that leg, or does it hurt too much?
Not hurt too much.
Do you remember anything about it yet, Tony? You don't remember coming along the road, or...? No. Well, we need to almost move him out, don't we, which is going to be awkward. He's not going to like it. We might have to go to ketamine, to be fair.
As well as a head injury, Gemma suspects Tony may have broken his hip or pelvis. He's a fit man, but at his age, these are serious injuries.
Is that morphine done anything? So, Tony, what we're going to do, this morphine's not really touching it. So what we've got is something stronger called ketamine. You might have heard of it before. Ketamine, if we give you it, will allow us to move you because you basically won't care about the pain anymore. Is that okay? I just have to explain with ketamine, it makes you feel quite strange. Okay?
He's had some morphine, but he's still in quite a bit of discomfort. And we're going to need to get him out. He's up against the fence at the moment, so I think it's going to cause him a little bit more discomfort than what he's already in at the moment. So we're going to give him a little bit of ketamine to complement the morphine, and then hopefully that'll allow us to do what we need to do without causing him too much distress.
So I'm going to give you this ketamine now, Tony. Like I say, nice and calm. All right, Tony, nice and calm.
Ketamine is a powerful, swift-acting painkiller. It can cause hallucinations.
How are we going, Tony? No.
It's beginning to kick in.
Yeah. All right, Tony, so we're just going to put you on our stretcher now. How's it working? Working quite well, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
He still might shout.
Yeah.
because that's just what they do.
It's okay.
Good lad. Well done. Go on, go for it, because I'm under him. Just a little bit.
They're putting him on a rigid two-part stretcher called a scoop.
Well done, Tony.
The ketamine has eased what would have been a very painful manoeuvre for Tony.
Ready, steady, lift.
Cycling has been a big part of Tony's life since retiring from his job as a lecturer. But a trip out with friends has gone badly wrong.
Patient's now in the back of the DCA has quite a lot of pain. He's hurt his right hip somehow. His friends haven't seen what's happened, but somehow he's ended up on the floor off his bicycle. So it's taken quite a bit of pain relief to get him settled. He's had some morphine and some ketamine, and now he is nicely settled. So we're just going to do some more observations, a bit of paperwork, and the plan will be for him to go by road to James Cook.
Scans and x-rays in hospital will reveal the extent of Tony's injuries.
There, right there, is the reason why we wear helmets. It stops further injury because he didn't have any kind of obvious injury to his head. He was a little bit confused, so he'd obviously taken quite a bump and he'd cracked the back of his helmet. So you can imagine that if he didn't have that on, it could have easily been his skull. And then we're talking about serious life-changing head injury. He saved his head with that helmet.
This accident could have been much worse, but it could still be many months before Tony is back on his bike again. The pig is now back behind bars. The air ambulance crew, especially Colin, can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, you don't know how grumpy they're going to be, because I could be grumpy as well, but I think they can be grumpier than me. I was concerned about the pigs scratching themselves on certain parts of the aircraft. We've got aerials sticking out, and if they snap one of those off, we're grounded.
With the pig safely secured, Helimed 99 can head back to base.
And your brief, please.
Yeah, we'll lift to the hover.
At RAF Topcliffe, Helimed 98's engines are ready for takeoff.
Everyone happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The medical team are heading to the North York moors. A farmer has severe chest pains.
Where am I going?
Oswald-Kirk.
Roger that.
If it's a heart attack, response time is crucial to survival. Gemma and Paul are just a 10-minute flight away. They'll be the first paramedics on scene.
This is quite important. The first thing we do is when we get arrived on scene that we actually make sure if the patient's having a heart attack or not. That's obviously the most serious cardiac problem that we're going to come across quite quickly. So once we get there, we'll be able to do an ECG, get a history from the patient to work out exactly what is going off and whether we can actually do anything immediately on scene or whether the patient needs to go to hospital.
Pilot Harry is flying to a remote village at the edge of the moors.
In a rural area, if someone's having a serious medical condition like a heart attack, then you can usually talk transit times of about 45 minutes to even an hour sometimes some areas to get to a decent hospital. So obviously that is quite serious for a patient who's having a heart attack.
Okay, so you've got the farm just right to the nose.
Yeah.
The house is the
one on the top of the hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're surrounded by open fields, but finding a suitable landing spot isn't easy.
Got field. Is that a horse? It is a horse.
Looks like a horse.
There's horses in every field around there. And then there's cattle in this field, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be looking to find somewhere else to land.
Right in the corner.
Right, so that's I'm going to go for that pool because I can't. Yeah, they're waving at us from that location. Is that tail clear there, gentlemen?
It's clear of the hedge now, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
A relative leads Paul to the patient.
His colour's gone and he started to go clammy.
Has he got any previous heart problems?
I don't think so. It's not my husband, it's my brother-in-law.
Okay.
A community first responder is already on scene and quickly briefs Paul.
Hiya, mate.
Just had one aspirin.
Fantastic. 300 milligram.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Said it's pain 7, but it keeps getting worse.
57-year-old farmer Richard Wainwright is in acute pain.
Richard, my name's Paul. Okay. I just need to do some tests on the ECG and all that sort of stuff. Is that all right? Just for now, I'll just take that off for 2 seconds. Just try and take some nice, steady breaths. So what were you doing when this pain started?
I felt just a bit crampy this morning when I woke up.
What, across your chest or?
In my back.
In your back, okay. Yeah.
Richard is struggling to speak. Gemma is quickly attaching electrodes to his chest so they can find out what's going on with his heart.
With that hand, can you point to where your pain is in your chest for me?
It's like diaphragm.
Right.
It's just shot up the back in his neck.
Okay. If if you move that arm up and down, round and round, does that make the pain worse?
It just goes up your back when you can do the thing.
Okay, right, just relax and take a deep breath for me, just a few deep breaths in. Tell me what this pain feels like. Is it like a sharp stabbing pain, or is it like someone sat on your chest, or
You're stood on me.
as if I was stood on you? We'll see what your ECG shows first. Just going to put a little peg on your finger, mate. Is it hurting you in your neck as well?
It's just left side.
On the left side?
Yeah,
okay. You got no pain in your hands, fingers,
just
arms?
check a bit, I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah.
Richard, I'm just going to have a listen to your chest, so I just want you to breathe normally for me, all right? Nice steady breaths if you can.
Gemma is listening to his heart, while the ECG monitors its activity. Richard is showing all the signs of the early stages of a heart attack.
Let's see what happens with that. Just take some steady breaths on there for me.
Not looping out, is there?
But the readouts are inconclusive and don't explain Richard's pain levels. Paul is baffled.
Yeah, just an update from scene. We've got a gentleman who's complaining of central chest pain. Nothing has shown up on his ECG, but we're just going to treat it as cardiac because that's the way it sounds. Pulse of 67, sats of 90 on air, so we've just started him on some oxygen. He's had aspirin. We're going to give him some GTN and some pain relief, and we'll just wait for the DCA arrival of her.
I know obviously it doesn't really make you feel any better at the minute, but ECG doesn't look like you're having a heart attack at the minute. Okay. However, just because this doesn't show up doesn't mean that there's nothing going off with your heart. Okay. I'm just going to put a spray or two underneath your tongue. Now, have you had this GTN before? No. Okay, if you haven't got a headache now, you will do probably afterwards.
Paul's giving him a drug called glycerol trinitrate, GTN for short. It's used to treat the painful heart condition, angina, and will relax the walls of the blood vessels around his heart.
So if you just lift your tongue up a second. Lift your tongue up, right up in the roof of your mouth. That's it, there you go, that's better. There you go, I will give you two. Right, close your mouth. That might feel like it's burning a little bit. All right. It doesn't last very long. Okay.
It's a fast-acting drug.
That's GTN. Has it helped? Has it taken your pain away? I think he's got angina.
It's an astonishingly quick recovery for Richard, but it's not a cure.
It's either the stuff or these guys just turn you up.
Richard still needs to go to hospital. A road ambulance crew have arrived to take him.
So this is Richard. This morning he felt as if he'd got some cramp across his back. Describing the pain as like a crushing heaviness across his chest, 7 out of 10, but it was coming and going. However, clearly there's something cardiac going off because that GTN's just suddenly eased his chest pain. All right, sharp scratch, keep your arm still, mate. All right. So this is just a little bit of water, mate, all right.
You're looking more and more uncomfortable, Richard. You're coming back.
The return of Richard's pain is a bad sign. He could be at risk of a heart attack or a stroke. Paul wants to get him to hospital quickly, without alarming him.
Right, what we're going to do is, nice and gently, there's no rush. Yeah, it's fine, we don't finish till 7, so don't worry. All right, so mind you, these guys finish at 4, so you might want to hurry up. You feel better now you stood up, or you feel dizzy, or how do you feel?
Don't feel dizzy.
Good.
You're not quite right though by the looks of it.
His vest's been quite high.
Yeah.
It certainly was when we turned up. Come and sit down then. You'll only sit down and fall down.
We'll guide you down, there's no arms on it, alright?
There you go,
That's
mate.
it, good man. We need to bob a seatbelt round you just to keep you safe, okay? You really keep your hands on your lap for me.
Oh, when did it?
Steady, lift.
Go straight down there if you're happy. Brilliant.
Richard has no history of heart problems.
Until he gets to hospital and has blood tests and has scans and things, it's going to be difficult to establish the exact cause, if at all, the exact cause of the chest pain. However, when we gave him the GTN spray, the little spray under his tongue, which basically opens up all your blood vessels, it seemed to almost instantaneously seem to ease his chest pain. Obviously he needs that assessing, and particularly if it's the first time that he's ever had it, he needs to go. So we're going to get the crew to bob him down to York District and try and get to the bottom of why he had this chest pain.
Richard is on his way to heart specialists. He may have to learn to live with angina and make permanent changes to his lifestyle.
Jim, nice and still for me, bud. Just relax it, please.
We're just trying to get some pain relief here, that's all.
Jim, just relax this wrist.
Scans in hospital revealed biker Jim Wall broke his pelvis and cracked several ribs when he came off his motorbike and was crushed beneath an oncoming car. Despite the car wheels coming to a stop on his head, his helmet saved him. Doctors found no head injuries. Jim is now walking again, but still suffers unexplained dizzy spells.
Any pain where I'm pressing there? Any pain up there? Lovely. Any pain here at all?
Walker Stella Collins still has vivid memories of the day she was attacked by cows during a holiday in the Dales.
I actually thought I was going to die because of the anguish that I could hear in my husband's voice. When I was underneath the cow, it was snorting as it was stamping on me.
Stella spent several days in hospital with serious injuries before being transferred home to Kent.
They immediately did one CT scan to check for internal injuries. They were very concerned about the broken ribs and the fact that I had a blood clot on my right lung and lesions on my left lung. My oxygen sats were so low because presumably I wasn't breathing as well as I should have done because of the injuries.
6 months on, Stella is still undergoing physio, but her frightening ordeal hasn't put her off walking.
Before this incident, I didn't realise that cows could attack so dramatically. Of course, I've looked online, I find people actually die, and I know it's not only farmers, but it is some walkers as well, they just get trampled. Thankfully, it was only one cow, and thankfully I'm here to tell the tale.
Can you straighten that leg, or does it hurt too much?
Not hurt too much.
Do you remember anything about it yet, Tony? You don't remember coming along the road, or no?
Doctors found 69-year-old veteran cyclist Tony Blanchard broke his hip and pelvis when he came off his bike on a bend and slammed into a gate.
This is the first time I've had a fall like that, anything serious. I've broken my hip in 2 places. When I started walking out, obviously used the crutches to get around initially, and then progressed from 2 crutches to 1 crutch, and yeah, then I was fine. It has healed naturally, thank goodness, and hopefully, yeah, I'll be okay for another quite a few years yet. The back of my helmet was broken, yeah, it's cost me a new helmet, but it's worthwhile.
Tony has bought a new bike and he's back on the road. He's very grateful to his rescuers.
Quite honestly, I don't actually remember the helicopter, but I really appreciate them. They did a grand job, to put it nicely, in Yorkshire terms.
Tell me what this pain feels like. Is it like a sharp stabbing pain, or is it like someone sat on your chest, or
you stood on me?
As if I was stood on you? Okay, mate, no problem.
Farmer Richard Wainwright spent 3 days in hospital following what appeared to be a severe attack of angina. He's now taking medication and undergoing further tests for his condition.